Brothers, make some space for content of everything. Church of England is coming here. Please make some space. Church of England. Church of England coming. Who are you? Church of England. The cameraman. Listen.
The guy's left the trailer body. He's left the trailer.
When you have no end,
upset
please
Muslim.
don't say nothing.
And now where is he?
I know him well.
Where is he?
Please.
The protagonist is gone.
No,
He's gone. He's left you.
Talk to speak his corner.
He's left you.
People love to talk too much. They don't know much.
Yeah, you know, we just said we'll come and try and talk today, innit? You know, I wanted to ask you questions, innit? I hope you don't look at me like you look like Adnan, innit? I'm not Adnan.
Let's record this conversation now.
Well, you know what it's about, yeah? I don't want us to get caught in a crossfire.
What's the reason?
I just want to ask you, like, Israelites in the areas of Asia. That's all, you know, and some history. Because we want to bring out the fact that Israelites are in all nations, you know? And you can go on about
Am I permitted to heckle or should I behave myself?
Oh, sorry, bro. I apologize.
permission to heckle granted, bro.
Oh, no, it wasn't about the cigarette.
You ready?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's beautiful. You can smoke through yourself over there. I just want to because they're gonna film. Are you recording?
I don't know if...
Let me just say a little message to the camera first.
And then I'll come and join you guys.
Halahu, Wayne Rooney.
Are you doing it now?
There's some beautiful women today.
All right, so content over everything. Best channel. The most
All right.
impartial.
The
Still don't know what
feeling,
religion
the
he
whole
is,
thing
what
there.
his faith
The
is,
whole
or what he
package,
believes
yeah?
in. I've worn my Indian clothing for my Muslim brothers because they seem to be very fashion conscious and always criticising my dress sense. So I've got this all dressed up for them, yeah. Hopefully they'll appreciate it. I'm going to chat to Ty today. I think personally he's the most articulate and most intelligent guy at the park. I admit my initial thoughts on him when I first saw him online was that I was going to have a bit of a joke because I clicked on the video and I saw him and I thought it was going to be a joke video. So I started watching and after 10 minutes I was like, damn, this guy's got some serious knowledge. So I apologise to Ty for kind of having prejudices. It might be negrophobia, I think.
Yeah,
I think it might be
negrophobia. Can we shake on that? Negrophobia.
Because I immediately thought, looking at the video, that you was going to say some silliness, yeah? But then when I listen, and the thing is, I would normally listen to you, don't take offense, but I don't look at the screen when I'm watching YouTube. I'm normally drawing and I listen to just what people are saying. So I think people need to really listen to what you're saying and not get caught up in the kind of the showmanship sometimes. Yeah, because I think what you're saying is very important. I don't always agree with him though, so we might have some disagreements, but not today. We'll keep it nice.
I'm doing the questioning today.
You do the questioning, man.
I'm doing the questioning today. The questioning is not interrogation.
Yeah.
It's just fact. Brother Lion, innit?
What do you do with these MI5 operatives and that? Man's going on right-wing marches and that.
Who?
You let me down.
Bro, I need to talk to you, man.
Huh?
Hey,
Oh,
bro,
me?
Ty.
Yeah, I'm going to teleport him.
No. Come on, man. Come on. Give me a handshake.
Who let you down, Jedi?
I need to speak to you.
Jedi.
I respect you
Him
so
let you
much.
down? Him let you down, yeah?
We need to clarify. Dude, I need to clarify with you, man. I need to clarify because I respect that dude. And they're tarnishing my name online, man. They're tarnishing my name.
I know, I see it. But you can't supposed to do
He's winding you up. He's winding you up.
Oh, let me talk to you.
He's winding you up.
Yeah, go. Let's chat then.
He's winding you up.
No, it's an honor to meet you, man. And like,
What do you mean honor? The honor is mine, isn't
Nah,
it?
man, no. I've been watching you for like 6 months, man, and you've taught me a lot. I don't always agree with you, but I love the way you kind of deliver your stuff.
You can teach me things, bro.
Are you going to be nice to me today, then?
Yeah, of course, all the time, bro.
Take
all
it
the
easy,
time,
man.
honestly.
Right, so, like, what are you going to ask me then?
You know, we trying to see how to start. We're trying to establish on the earth that Israelites are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Yeah? And that religion is different to nation. Yeah? And a lot of the nations you see in the earth today are not exactly what they used to be from the beginning. And religion is come to further complicate the identity crisis. Yeah?
We can't hear you. Put your voice up, please, bro.
Okay. And religion has come to further to further complicate the identity crisis, the national identity crisis. You understand? So you get places in Africa that have been renamed all kinds of names. You get India, which it's called India now, but obviously there were different tribes of people who didn't want to be part of what you see as the India today. So
Sorry, I can't hear you.
There's no point fighting here. No point fighting. I told him, man.
Michael has a right to defend himself.
I know, he has the right to
Michael has a proper right to defend himself. 100% and 50% of the line. We stand on that. You get me?
Say nothing to me.
But what we're saying, no, you know we don't do violence. How are you, brother? We know we don't. But we're trying to make people who trying to attack people understand. You can't just come against people here and think they won't. That they're just going to be like lying down for you. Yeah? That's all we're trying to say.
Never made the cut.
Is your camera? He's with you.
Sorry? Brother, you alright? I know you're looking at where I'm going now, yeah?
Okay. 1 minute it was monkey. Kind of man. You know what I'm saying? And it was like you monkey. You know what I'm saying? He called you a monkey? He said man was monkey.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What fight? And then this week, the same bullshit.
Was he come now this week?
This Kaffir, you. This Kaffir, again, running at the mouth.
Watch out for the camera.
Right. Right. Control your...
Back him down, please.
Mike is cool, man.
It's all the pepper in there already. Oh, did you want salt as well?
I just bring pepper in.
We're gonna do it, bro. We're gonna do it. You know we got interrupted with this stuff, innit?
I want to explain my stance on it, because I think that's a great
2 minutes because everybody's shouting.
I know.
I think it's one of the best labels, because I don't think a lot of people are racist, but they have a phobia. Okay.
All right. We'll talk about that. You know, we're going to India a little bit.
Unfortunately, I suffer from it.
Well, you can admit it. This is the way to heal. This is the way to heal. I tell you, bro. That's why we're trying to do.
They want me to come fight your crutches.
Jedi, I need to speak to you. I respect you a lot. I don't want you to get these guys got a wrong impression of you. Give them respect.
Because he heard you saying something.
Me, bro.
I stick by what I said, yeah?
It's all right.
I don't want to think that I'm something like that.
No. That's it. If we're all born Muslim, there's no more conversation. Is there any more conversation? Yeah.
Come on, bro.
How? When they gave Bob the build up, hold on. When I was in the
That's because you're interested in one section, innit? So it keeps popping up. If your interest changes to like reggae music, you won't see me.
You won't see me there. I check channel sometimes, and you're on a live stream. You're on there for like 6 hours straight.
You don't sleep. Is that what you're trying to call us?
I think you're a robot. Because I don't understand. I'm not looking at it.
We need to do some online interview. Me and you.
I've got the energy, man. Let's just start, man. They're going to talk for a long time.
I don't little man disrespect him. I'm a big man, you know. Okay.
All this is like a waste of energy.
No, let's just start talking.
We are talking. The man's rolling already. Over here, me. All right. Did you want a coffee as well? You don't drink coffee, innit? Not really.
Why you said
So sad because all the noise is distracting me. One reason is because my mind is really there. Because it's my people. So turn off blind face like it's not happening. It's madness. You know what I mean? Because if it was happening around me, you'd expect someone to speak. content, stop the thing a bit, yeah? Yeah, because we're seriously distracted with this madness here. Seriously distracted, you know? Seriously. No, they've got to sort out verbal. Nobody touching nobody. You get me? Nobody's touching, right? Ain't nobody touching nobody. In fact, let me film that instead, innit? You're saying, let me film what's going on here. Yeah. Just so alright, just leave it like that. Leave it like that. Unless you want to operate the camera for me. Yeah, to just see, yeah.
You don't need to be here.
If you want to, you think you can handle camera for me? What's you saying? Let me, if you want to go hands free, can I take it off so you can just film them properly from any angle, yeah? And when it dies down, we'll start. Brother Raj, I beg you, hold for me. I beg you. Yeah, I beg you.
You don't want to film them fighting.
Not fighting, but you know, we're just getting footage. You can film it like that and see what you're doing, right? Yeah? You just turn it. Just be careful. If you have an hand on camera, it's already filming. Do your hand in there. Yeah. You just film them for all angles. Get in so you get the voice as well.
It's a cross. You're wearing a cross. You're wearing a cross. Come on. You're a cross. What happened? You're wearing it. I don't want to amp up the thing at the same time.
You know we're cut out from this, so you can stop it. If you want to catch that, catch it.
Leon, do you want to catch
When
that?
you die down, we'll start again, yeah?
Sorry guys, sorry. Can we make space for cameraman? Content over everything. Content over everything. I don't want to inflame it, fam. I don't want to listen to what they're saying. I think I owe this one.
Believe me.
Victim mentality. Okay. Let's make space for content over everything. Please.
Always have a message. They always have a message.
Come film the sound. Brothers, make some space for content over everything. Church of England is coming here. Please make some space. Church of England.
I know him.
Church of England coming.
Who are you?
Church of England. The cameraman.
Listen.
Last week.
Please.
If you go to court.
Guys.
The guy's left the trailer bodies. He's left the trailer.
When you have no enemy,
upset
please
Muslim.
don't say nothing.
And now where is he?
I know him well.
Where is he?
Please.
The protagonist is gone.
No,
He's gone. He's left you.
Nobody speak his corner.
He's left you.
People love to talk too
Where
much.
is he?
They don't know much.
Where is he? He's gone.
Michael.
He's gone. You understand?
Honestly, this is news to me. This is news to me that you claim to be a Muslim. I've never heard this before from you.
You didn't get the memo.
You get the memo.
I didn't get the memo.
You get the memo.
I didn't get no
You know,
memo.
That doesn't matter, though.
You don't know. You don't know.
It don't matter
When
whether you or not.
when my dad comes with his garbs and things and comes to the camera, hi everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Michael,
to prove that.
Why in that case I see you on Titans every single week with Kalam.
Yeah.
You're like, having a go at certain Muslims here and you're agreeing with him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how am I supposed to know?
Because
Do you blame
I'm
us?
not even brave enough to say that they are not Muslims. I can only highlight that they are fake Muslims. You understand? And I want my Muslim brothers to have correction. Straight line. This is what I deal with. You see on my thing it says Department of Corrections. So I've come here to correct all the religious paradigms.
Michael,
Hold on one second. Yeah? And I said to who are my people out here, yeah, to see themselves within it. You understand?
Michael, look.
They must see themselves within it. I'm not trying to take someone out, or I'm not trying to give dawah, I'm not trying to do
Michael,
those things.
do you agree? It's
Yeah?
very confusing. If I'm coming here as a Muslim with a cross on my neck, would that be confusing?
Like Nike is.
Huh?
Like your Nike cares, fam. You're wearing religious paraphernalia.
What's wrong with Nike?
The
Yeah,
Greek
that's
got there's some
idealistic.
fucking
Is this-
victory there.
Yeah, but
Saturn's ring.
yeah,
What
but
are you
it's
talking
idols.
about?
Yeah, but
Who is
look,
you're wearing
Adidas?
idols.
Who is Adidas?
Hang
You're
on,
wearing
hang on,
idols.
hang on.
Oh, it's hang on
It's
now.
Adidas.
Logos.
It's Adidas.
It's hang on now.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
when you're wearing a Kemet logo,
When you're wearing
man.
a pagan,
You're wearing pagan
symbol.
trainers, bro. We're all wearing pagan trainers.
is there a religion?
He's got the
Hermes.
horseshoe.
Is there-
Man's
hang on,
got the
hang on.
horseshoe.
Hermes, that's
This
Hermes,
one's got
you know.
this.
Guys,
This
guys,
one's got
guys.
that. What do all these things symbolize?
And a star.
Come on, man.
Most of the mosques. Let's not forget there's a moon and a star on most of the mosques.
Okay.
And most of the
And
flags.
that represented a pagan deity before.
No.
Respect. Come on, stop coming in with your.
We know.
When you want to use it, you use it. When you want to, you know what I'm saying? How is it fair?
Yeah, why have you got the star?
We wear our own
What is
labels.
that?
We
That's
wear
not-
whatever
what is that,
our brothers
symbol?
make.
If you
You know what I'm
if
saying?
Is that a symbol?
you claim to be Muslim, I'm happy.
Is it Islam?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm happy. Okay. I'm just shocked and I'm surprised that you claim to be Muslim. Are you happy? That's what I'm saying.
Don't be shocked, man.
I'm
Don't be
only
shocked.
saying, yeah.
And happy.
see how you're
And happy.
I'm
That's
happy.
the first thing. You're shocked. And then happy.
We've been like this together.
Alhamdulillah.
You get me?
Hey.
Against,
Talk to my man,
by the way,
Jedi.
we've been like this
Talk to
against
my
the builder.
Talk to my
Yeah,
man.
and now you don't know.
Michael,
I don't understand.
why don't you talk to my man Jedi?
Why would I
us
prove
become
that the
brothers in
prophet
faith.
was in the Bible? Why would I do that?
Yes, you did that. That's
Someone
right.
said 3 years they haven't heard.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Couldn't
You did
prove
that.
it.
That's right.
I done it.
That's
So
right.
that's it.
But
You know, when my other Muslim brothers are giving me dap and high five and that's between me and them. You know what I'm saying? The ones who know,
I'm happy
know.
for you. I'm happy for you.
But a random guy, him especially, should know better.
So you now you.
Oh, you're hiding over there now.
Michael.
Yeah? Come here, you should come
Civilized,
here.
civilized. Come, speak civilized.
Michael, are you going to come pray with us?
You can't stay away from me still.
Man
Man left and came back to hear what you're saying. You can't stay away from him.
But Muslim, remember,
Hey, he's a proper fan, you know. He proper likes you.
he said, for example, he
Yeah, he's
said
back again.
mainstream, yeah? He said he's part of mainstream Orthodox Islam.
You know?
Mainstream, yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, not to do with it.
Why not?
I'm old school, bro.
You said it yourself.
I'm old
Mainstream Orthodox Islam. Isn't orthodoxy
What
the
is
definition
that?
of orthodoxy?
What is that?
The root of that.
It sounds like it, but it's not.
Yeah.
The moment you say you're Sunni, you're Shia, because when we go to Mecca, you know what I'm saying? Can we say that?
And you're of orthodoxy Islam.
No, that you're Sunni and I'm a Shia or whatever. Can we say that when we go? Or are we all brothers? Do we all done the garb? You know what I'm saying? No, but are we allowed to talk that we are this sect and we are that sect when we go to Mecca?
What do you mean allowed? What do you mean allowed? Be careful.
Okay, thank you, brother. That's what I'm trying to say. So at the end of the day,
Everyone's equal
at
at
the end of the day,
Mecca.
at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
So what kind of Muslim are
Because
you?
you choose to be a Sunni, cool. You know what I'm saying? You was a Shia before.
Michael.
That's another story.
You know
what I'm saying?
You know what I have a problem with?
But now, no, you shouldn't have a problem.
No,
You shouldn't
you know
have a
what problem
problem
is?
at all.
Michael, you know
You
what
shouldn't have a
problem
problem.
is? You know what
Go
problem
on,
is?
go on.
My problem, imagine if I as a Muslim come and define to you as a Rasta man what Rastafarianism. Would you like that?
If it's with the truth, then
No. As a Muslim, do I have a right to define to you
You've got a
what
right
is
to do what you
Rastafarianism?
want, as long as it's correct.
Well, I can say it if I
As long
want
as it's
to.
correct.
But is it correct?
As long as it's correct.
if I say it's a Rasta now, yeah.
Right?
Okay, so if I say Rastafarianism is paganism,
If you are correct, then you can say what you want to say.
If I say it's a Rasta,
Even if you're incorrect, you can say what you want to say.
Herbs is bad, and you tell me herbs is allowed in Rasta. You're not allowed to correct me because that's a fact.
so you're
Truth is
saying,
hack. You got to do with hack. You know what we're dealing with.
The problem is,
You can give
the
your
problem
opinion,
is,
even if it's incorrect.
The problem is,
Even if it's incorrect.
the problem is,
Wait, so one
you've
second.
got Christians.
One second.
I can
No,
give my opinion.
Raspect doesn't
But
own
he doesn't give me the right.
Rastafarianism.
He doesn't own
Yeah?
it.
So
No.
if you want to criticize Rastafarianism, that's up to you. That's between you and Jah. Yeah, that's got nothing to do with Raspect. Raspect can keep his own beliefs. And you can do the same with
And then
Islam.
on top of
You
that,
understand?
there's a video where
Right?
Al-Dawa.
You guys smoking
Are you
too much,
listening?
man.
No,
Smoke. I don't think you're smoking enough, man.
Yeah.
That's why your brain's so fucking
You guys,
closed
there's a
down.
video.
man.
You guys,
Listen,
you
listen,
guys,
listen.
you guys, this
You
guy.
need to do something.
You know, I like this guy. This is.
Listen. There's a video.
Stone on the head,
There's a
bro.
video.
Explain, hold on, wait, no. Explain what you mean. He's not listening to you. Explain what you mean.
guys are higher on your head.
Explain what you mean by high off your head. Explain what you mean.
You know, I'll tell you something, yeah?
Yeah.
What I like about you guys.
Explain what you mean by high off your head.
I'm explaining to you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
explaining to you. The problem is when you smoke too much, you become one of those free thinkers.
How do you know that it's smoking too much? Who's smoking too much? Are you talking about dosages or are you talking about the presumption that everyone indulges in something? What are you talking about fact-based?
Look, let's
You know me, yeah?
Let's talk about.
You know me.
No, I don't know.
So then what do you talking about smoke too much? How do you know what's too much for me?
Jedi,
How do you know?
if you let me speak
I'm
for a
answering
second,
you a question.
I'm letting you know.
Go on.
Okay, I'm explaining to you.
Go on then.
Okay. Now since you brought it up, yeah.
No, you brought it up.
Let's go back to the beginning, because I like to go to the root of things. Yeah.
No, I'm asking you a simple question. I don't need a lecture, fam. You said that man's smoking too much. I said, how can you? Just tell us how. Just tell us that, bro. I don't want to hear no dissertation about history. I'm asking you about me. How do you know when I've smoked too much? Bro, stop talking shit about smoking weed, fam. Yeah? If you don't want to chat to man, if you don't want to chat to man, don't chat to man. Don't give me no excuse about being stoned. Because stoned, sober, whatever, you're not gonna do one over me. Just be respectful, bro. Nah, man, don't, man. Don't, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, fam. Don't do that, fam. You're not gonna undermine me because you think I smoke weed and you think you can say I'm stoned out my head, fam. Prove to me that I'm standing on a lesser intellectual basis than you, stoned. Well, then don't tell me about being stoned and being open-minded.
Let me speak.
No, bro. The fact you ain't got nothing to say.
I got something. Yeah, because me and Ali down one thing. One thing.
Let me.
Me and Ali
Bro,
down.
don't touch me either, man.
Let me check this. He's getting worked up.
Nah, bro, don't try to undermine me. I was listening, I was conversating. You brought up this stone thing, and it really made me know say that you're on a dickhead thing. If you're on a dickhead thing, I ain't gonna chat to you with respect. Come on, man, I'm not an idiot. You're gonna come up to me and say you men are so stoned and look at the camera and, bro, don't do that to me. Otherwise, show me what the impairment is. Show me.
I can say what I like.
You can, fam. Go on. Say what you want to say then.
Isn't that what you said?
Say what you want to say. Like I said, you can say what you want to say. Whether it's correct or not is a different thing. Whether I'm going to entertain you with the same energy, I was actually having a conversation with you. You come and want to say what you want. It doesn't have to be realistic, doesn't have to be truthful, doesn't have to be sincere, but you're going to say it anyway. And what kind of conversation are you trying to have with a grown man? You're not going to insult me indirectly in my face and think I'm going to treat you with respect. So you can say what you want to say, I don't have to fucking listen to it, bro.
Right, are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Yeah, can I talk? I'll tell you something, yeah? First time I saw Jedi, and I'll go back to the beginning. Because I know he's a nice guy, really.
Bro, you don't know me, bro.
He's just,
you don't know me. Stop making assumptions about me. You don't know me, fam.
But I'll tell you something.
You don't know me, fam. There's no reason. You try to insult me indirectly to my face like a coward. You're saying, oh, these men are so high. These men are stoned out their head. Like, don't do that, fam. Don't do that. Don't try it, fam. You think you're slick. You're not slicker than me. So go on. This is what I'm on now. You're laughing, giggling, but say what you want to say, fam. You don't need. Now you know what you tried to do. You know what you tried to do. Forget that, man.
If I disrespect
Forget
him,
that,
I want
man.
to apologise.
Alright, cool, man. I'm telling you, I was disrespected because you didn't even have nothing to back it up with. You want to start talking about? Let me tell you about history and fuck all that. You're trying to say man stoned out their heads.
Yo. You got one thing, yeah? Me and Ali Dawa had a debate.
Don't do that, bro. On camera, don't do that. You're trying to assassinate my character.
What did I say?
Fam, I just said I've repeated it 8 times what you said. You're not gonna stand in my face, yeah? We're having a proper conversation, and then you're gonna make a slight comment that you're trying to make me look like a dickhead, fam. I'm not feeling it. You know what? I just said what did I say to you?
Jedi.
Start trying to insult my character. Fuck all that, bro. I won't even say nothing about man. This is how I know. You come slide over, and instead of you showing respect to the man, them, you think you can disrespect man slightly because of man's culture. Is that what it is? Because of man's culture? Fam, forget that, fam. I don't want to hear it. I've already said I don't care what you're saying now. What's his point? You lot can have your conversation. You're not insulting me, fam. And they're going to have a conversation because you're chatting shit.
I will say something about Jedi.
Don't say nothing about me, bro. Just keep it to yourself, bro.
Because I've been watching it for a few weeks now.
Fuck that, man. You're a fan then. Just say that. Don't come and insult me. You've been watching me for weeks. Watching me for weeks. Have you once come up to me? Have you once come up to me and said, bro, what one, Jedi? You're alright, right? Even today, I'm standing here, you're talking to me. Have you said, bro, Jeds, I've seen your shit, I've spoken to you. I think you're a smart guy. Now, the first thing you want to do in our first exchange with me is insult me. It's insult me. Don't try and insult me. You tried to say man is stoned off their heads, and this is the full problem with smoking too much. I don't like that.
What did I say to you first time I saw you?
Don't do that.
What did I say to you first time I saw you?
Don't do that, bro.
Wait.
Finish. You ain't even starting with me, brother. You mad? From you tried to disrespect man on the slide. Finish what? Like you said, I don't want to die, man. I don't want to. You dialogue. I am not dialoguing
no
with
point
you.
to
This ain't no
Say your
dialogue.
thing, because you don't want to talk.
This is a monologue. Yeah? Monologue. Me one chatting about me.
I want to get something in.
Go on, get
made a
it,
point
fam.
earlier.
You don't need. Get
You
it,
get
fam.
me?
I'm not chatting.
Obviously, you made a point about defining.
Can I speak?
Go on, say your thing and then I'll
Yeah,
say
can I
mine.
speak? Okay, first and foremost,
He's asking for permission to speak.
Let me make it
I don't want to
clear.
hear you speak. So Raspect, either you're going to say what you're going to say or you're not. Like,
So
this ain't an
why did you come
entertainment
up
thing
to me
for
in
me
the
right
first
now,
place?
fam.
I
Came up to you.
I was talking to you.
I came up to you.
Who are you laughing
You're
at?
going to say I came up to you.
Who
I'm not.
came to you?
Shut up,
Who
bro,
came to
man.
you?
Chat
Nobody
shit.
came to you.
You came into the scenario
Now
that I
you
was
insulted
already
me.
in.
Now-
Yeah, I was
you are
already.
wasting
My brother
time.
can vouch for that.
Now
You
you're
approached
insulting
me. Yeah, and yet again, two black brothers had a disagreement. You've come and you're on centre stage. Where's the other black brother involved? Over there. And then you want to come talking about people are smoking weed and they're off their head. I don't like that, fam. I don't like what you did.
Why are you hyping up?
I don't like what you did, though.
What? Because you
Fam,
smoke.
Why are you provoking?
why can't you just admit when you're wrong?
Is that it?
Why can't
Why
you just
are you
admit when you're wrong?
provoking?
I didn't like what you did.
About what,
And I've
smoking?
explained it to you several times. So either you're dunce or you're just being intentionally ignorant. It's up to you, fam. But stop chatting shit to me, bro.
All right, let's.
No, don't list nothing. You do what you want to do.
All right, let's start from the beginning.
No, fam. I don't want to. Don't you understand? I don't care what you got to say, fam.
Calm down.
You're going to apologize. Are you going to apologize?
Is that gonna make you happy?
No, I'm going to. Are you going to be sincerely and apologize or not?
Okay. I'm sorry if I upset you, if I insulted you.
Okay, cool. Your apology is not accepted. Now go away.
There you go. There you go.
Now go away, fam. That's how it runs.
There
You
go.
ask for apology, you don't have to get it.
You're not being
You don't
sincere.
have. What? That was very sincere. I'm not gonna lie and pretend because you've now apologized because I forced you to apologize.
That's
Your brother
honest.
said, "I'll do it, man." Now you could have apologized from when your brother said like 10 minutes ago, say sorry. You didn't want to. So that you was insincere
You're not
and you
being
just
sincere.
showed it.
You're not being sincere.
Only because I told you to apologize, you've just done it.
No.
You don't actually have that in your
No,
heart.
because I'm-
But me,
I'm the
I
kind
wouldn't
of
take
guy-
your apology,
I'm the kind
even
of
if the
guy-
whole crowd was saying
Yo.
take it. That's what you call
Jedi, I'm the
sincerity,
kind of
bro.
guy-
Don't tell me I
go
don't
around
care
and
what kind of guy you are. I literally
Bruv,
don't care.
bruv,
Why we have?
I think it's prayer time.
Bro,
You
stop
know?
talking to me.
talking,
No,
man.
stop
Flip it
talking
up.
to me.
It's
Is
prayer
this
time.
the
Tell you,
Jedi
it's
show?
prayer
I don't want to chat to you.
The Jedi show.
No, it can be your show, but you keep trying to
yeah.
chat to me. You keep asking for my permission to
I
chat.
think it's prayer time.
I ain't got the microphone.
Let me just say one
You
thing.
need my
think they
attention
call-
and you're not
they call
getting
for
it.
prayer, isn't it?
So what you want
I
then?
care less about you,
So
bro.
what are you doing then?
call for
Why
prayer,
keep
you know?
talking to me then?
Jedi, I couldn't give a toss about you.
No
bro.
problem, bro.
Yeah?
So now you
I
can't give a
was
toss.
standing there talking to my man.
No problem.
You came in, started
I weren't. No,
chatting
I
some
was
rubbish.
already here.
You
I was
started
already
chatting
here.
some rubbish.
There was
I
no
said,
rubbish.
Jedi, have you been smoking again?
There was rubbish. What was the
Have you-
rubbish?
have you been
What was the
smoking
rubbish?
again?
It's all on camera, you know.
Bro,
You see,
listen, Jedi.
Gang, gang,
listen,
gang. Yeah. Do
You
what you wanna
smoke on camera.
So what,
You
fam? You
smoke
don't know
on
what I'm
camera.
smoking on camera.
I'm
Go
not
away,
making
bro.
this up.
Go
I'm not
away.
look, my man, look, there you go. There you go, look, he's laughing.
You don't understand,
What
fam.
did
You
I
don't
say was
understand.
wrong?
You don't understand,
What
fam.
did I say what was
You just
wrong?
don't understand.
How did I
bro.
insult him? Honestly.
In a derogatory
How did I
fashion.
insult him?
In a derogatory.
Yeah, you did.
You did, fam. In a derogatory fashion, you tried.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. You shake my hand?
No problem, brother. I don't need to
That's
shake
not
your
nice.
It's all right.
Okay, anyway,
Huh?
no worry, no, it's
it's all right.
fine.
Shake and let
No
him be.
problem,
Let
no
him
problem.
go.
I don't need to make physical contact with a man if I don't want to.
Listen, let me.
I've heard his apology. Cool.
Let me say
Now
something.
go on to the point that you lot were having. You don't need to address me. I don't want to hear it.
No, I want to talk about me and you.
I don't want to. Well, then you can talk
I
about
want to
you.
talk about you, Jedi.
Fam.
I want to talk about you.
Respect. Have you got something to say? Because this is turning to a dickhead thing.
That's what I'm saying. Is going around this.
Nah, just say what you want to say.
So basically,
Fuck waiting for him. Just say what you want to say. I don't want to hear
He
you.
doesn't want to talk though.
I want to chat to you.
Somebody doesn't want to talk.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to
No.
talk. So what I'm saying is there was a point made earlier. Can
I
me
don't
as a
care about that,
no,
bro.
no.
A point made earlier.
The
Go
point
on.
made earlier
Yeah.
that can a Rasta
Yeah.
tell a Muslim about his religion?
Yeah.
And what I was going to point out to you is that Ali Dawa's got 121,000 followers on YouTube, probably one of the most popular Muslims out here. When I debated him, I said to him that the way they got Sharia law, yeah, when they couldn't find it in the Quran and in the Sunnah, they used to go to the law of Moses. Yeah, that's what I said. I made that statement, and Ali Dawa said, "No, absolutely wrong. I shouldn't speak if I don't know about it." This is big old Ali Dawa. Now I've got a video where the facts are being produced, and everything I said was factual. I went back and researched it. Everything I said was factual. You get me? So it's not about whether you're Muslim, Christian, or Jew. When you've got the haqq, when you're talking about truth,
Okay, can I say
then
something?
you're dealing with truth, innit?
Respect. Look, you can come here week in, week out, and you can call Muslims kuffar linguistically. I know you mean linguistically because there's
and
a
it's Muslims
Shari.
that call me a kuffar.
There's a
That I
Shari
call-
definition and a linguistic definition.
Yeah.
Linguistically,
And
what
the
you
ling-
know,
and the
covering
linguist-
up the truth.
And the
yeah?
linguistic predates
Okay.
the Sharia.
No, wait. Okay, that's fine. But we go by the Islamic definition, the Shari
Yeah,
definition.
you go by it.
No. Look, if I say to you Kaffir, I don't mean it linguistically. I mean it Islamically.
Yeah.
Shari definition. Yeah?
Yeah.
That you're a Kaffir.
Yeah.
And when I say that you cover up the truth, I'm not talking about your truth. I'm talking about the truth that Allah and His Messenger gave us. You understand? Yeah. So you shouldn't take that as an insult. You understand?
No, it's not an insult. I just call man a kafir back,
Okay,
innit?
so you can call us kuffar linguistically if you think that because we don't agree with your opinion,
No, it's not
we are
agreeing
covering the
with
truth.
opinion.
Is
It's not
that
agreeing with your opinion.
what you're saying?
It's got nothing to do with agreeing with the
Okay.
opinion. I already broke down to them, man, that anyone who says that if I don't believe as them, I'm going to burn in hell forever and ever. They're lying to you. They're chatting shit.
no.
Everyone out here is chatting
Russ,
shit. I tell man
Russ,
straight,
listen, Russ.
you're chatting shit.
Russ,
Even the Christians,
Russ,
I told them
listen,
you're chatting
bro,
shit.
listen.
It's got nothing to
Russ,
do with Islam, Rasta,
Russ,
Christian. It's just
no,
righteousness.
it does.
There's
No,
one
no,
religion and it's
no,
righteousness.
That's your opinion. That's
the facts.
No, it's not.
That's the facts.
Well, okay, how is that facts?
That's the facts.
How is that facts?
That's the facts.
Russ, listen.
Obviously you deal with hadiths, yeah, but the Quran says nothing will be taken away or added. Yeah, the hadiths is an addition. If Allah wanted the hadiths to be in the Quran, He would have added it. You get me?
Russ.
So you have something that's added in order to politically
Russ,
control or not.
Do you
get me? And it's so
do you accept
fucking
the Quran?
clear.
Do you accept the Quran?
I accept the Quran. From reading it,
Wholeheartedly.
I haven't seen anything in it
Without adding
that
and
comes
subtracting.
100%. So I agree
Yeah.
when it says the Jews say only they will go to heaven, which means that some Jews will go to heaven. The Christians say only they will go
So
to
when
heaven.
Allah
Tell
says-
them to show you proof. If you're doing good
when,
and you submit to the
when
Creator, you
the
have nothing to
Quran
fear.
says,
I agree with that.
Russ,
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Russ, when the Quran says, "Inna dina in the Islam," the only religion in the sight of Allah, the true religion, is Islam. Do you accept that?
So if Islam, if being a Muslim is someone who submits to the will of the
Right?
Creator, 100% I
Now
accept that.
let's go again to another verse.
100%.
Allah says, "Ati Allah wa ati Rasul wa ulil amri minkum." Obey Allah, obey the Messenger, and those of you in authority.
And anyone who deals with the original Torah and the original law is dealing with the same law of the Quran, so they're dealing with the same messenger because every messenger came with the same message.
So are you saying that you follow those scriptures more?
I'm saying I follow.
You follow all of
I follow everyone's religion plus more.
I think what you've done is just made your own religion, basically.
I haven't made my
That's
own
what you're
religion.
doing, Ross.
There's
To be
an
honest,
original
Jedi
law.
as well.
There's an original
You guys
law.
are smart guys.
The Quran says. The
What I
Quran
meant about the smoking
The
thing.
Quran says.
Who allows you to qualify me as smart?
The Quran says the Jews.
Because I ain't said you're smart, so I don't know where your credentials come
Yo,
from.
the Quran-
Telling me I'm smart. Don't tell me I'm
One minute.
smart, bro.
The Quran says the
Don't
Jews.
tell me I'm smart.
I think maybe me and you should
Plain to
chat
see,
to-
fam. I don't need
Those
you
who
stating that I'm
acknowledge,
smart.
those who are Jewish,
Your
those who are
opinion
followers,
means
brother,
nothing
religions and the
right now,
Nazarenes.
bro.
Whoever
Especially if
acknowledges
you wanna
Allah
come over
and the
with your
last day
bullshit,
and
I mean,
does
I
good
rate you
works,
high as
they have
hell.
nothing to
Very
fear.
high.
No,
Wait,
shall
wait,
I?
wait, wait,
You wanna
wait,
talk
wait,
with that
One
chat?
minute, Jedi.
Don't tell me about
Jedi, listen to why, man. Say that again, brother. Say that again.
It's in Surah 62, Surah 2 verse 62, Surah 5 verse 69. Those who acknowledge, those who are Jewish, those who are followers of other religions, those who are Nazarenes, whoever acknowledges Allah and the last day and does good works, they have nothing to fear nor shall they grieve.
100%. They have nothing to fear.
Listen.
But what you got to understand is,
Listen.
you
Go on,
got to
brother.
understand
Go
what
on.
the first condition is.
We have a
Sorry,
Qur'ani.
1 second. Go on,
We have a
brother.
Qur'ani here. Qur'ani.
That is accepted to Allah is Islam. That's what he says.
Yeah, peace and submission.
Yeah,
to
no.
Allah.
What is Islam? What is Islam?
Listen, I've not even mentioned Islam once, fam. So you want to say Islamophobe? I've not even mentioned Islam once. That's how I know your way of thinking is so backwards, fam. What did I say about Islam? Anyone wants to help me mention Islam today? At all? I'm an Islamophobe. Fuck off, fam. You chat shit, fam.
No, but
You're gonna roast yourself. Carry on. Carry on. I don't have to. I do what I want. I do what I want, fam. I do what I want, fam. Concentrate on you.
Week in, week out.
Concentrate on you, because I don't know what you do. You're obviously a fan. You said that you'd be watching me.
What happened to you?
Stop watching me.
What happened?
Watch yourself. Are you here for dawah? Go and make dawah. You're not
I'm
making
doing
dawah
dawah.
to me.
I'm
This ain't
saying
dawah
to
to
you, I have to
me.
do dawah to
You're
you.
here chatting shit.
What chatting shit? You're chatting shit. I'm asking you questions,
Are you
fam.
listening?
You're just chatting shit,
You're
fam.
just getting wind up.
You're
Why?
just chatting shit.
Yeah, my man, when he first came here,
Don't worry about me when I first came here. Worry about you.
He was dressing like us. I was like, wow,
Don't worry about you.
I was
I'm
like,
dressing
bruv,
like us.
chatting to
Because
him.
I was wearing
My
Moroccan
man,
garb.
Nice and
I'm
humble.
dressing like him.
Nice and humble. My man, I said to the guys, I said, boy, this guy, I
Yeah,
can see a
brother?
Muslim in him. I see a Muslim in this guy.
And what did I say to
Yeah?
you? What did I say to you?
swear. the things that he was saying,
What did I say to
I was
you?
like, you know what, this
What did
guy,
I say to you?
I can see Muslim in him.
That's
Then,
your business.
Week in, week out, I can see my man is changing.
Changing.
Slowly, slowly,
you're
slowly.
saying
You don't
that-
know me, fam.
slowly,
All
slowly,
that happened,
slowly.
all that happened,
If
all that happened is
Muslim.
you
No,
don't know me.
I
don't
know.
respect that.
All that happened is you don't know me.
No,
That's
no,
all it
no,
is.
I
So
judge
you
you.
made that assumption.
I judge you.
You made that assumption.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
assumed
yeah.
wrong.
I judge
That's
you
your
for what I
problem.
see.
That's no
I judge you-
disparity on
Jedi.
my character.
Jedi, I
You
judge
obviously
you for
do
what I
not,
see.
fam. You know
No, I
what?
judge you for
Take
what I
your
see.
time, innit?
Okay.
Take your time
Okay.
and enjoy your life. Yeah. Do the things that you
Right.
want to do and make you happy.
Jedi.
Don't worry about watching Jedi when he first came to the park and through the
talking
weeks.
about?
And I've watched Jedi do this. Don't worry about me, fam, because I'm not here for you.
what are you
You see
here-
me as an Islamophobe,
Jedi.
and I'm glad that you're surrounded by
What are
Muslims
you
that
calling
don't
to?
understand why you've said that. So. I don't know, maybe
Like,
there's something
none of
wrong
them-
with your
none of them know
perspective.
What's your
fam.
message?
Don't worry about my message. I'm not here to give you my message. You're here to chat to Respect.
But you clearly
Get
not
me?
interested. Or you clearly
I'm not
not
interested in you.
That's fine, that's fine.
You get
Forget
me?
about it.
I'm not
Alright,
interested in
cool.
you at
Cool.
all.
You was getting this
listen,
work. Let's
we
get
don't
back to
talk,
this
that's
work.
fine,
Go
no
back to the
problem.
work,
Let's get back to
brother.
this work.
No worries.
Let's
Stop
get
the
back to this
distractions.
work.
No worries, man.
The reality is, yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. So my man just told you a verse that showed you that it's about
What verse?
those who believe in the Creator.
That guy doesn't know nothing.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak Arabic. He
Those
doesn't
who
know
believe in the
Arabic.
Creator.
He doesn't know the
Who
Quran.
righteous-
You don't speak Arabic,
He
you don't
doesn't
know
know
nothing.
anything. He doesn't know
And with the
anything.
judgment.
My man is the Quran.
Yeah? That's
You-
what we're dealing with.
The
You
Quran.
get me?
Listen.
So I'm
Two clear verses. Two clear verses that absolutely make it absolutely adamant clear.
Yeah.
That as long as you believe in a God, but that means not associating any partners with that
Yeah.
Creator.
100%.
You believe in the last day and you do good works.
100%.
You got nothing to
and
fear.
the last day
nor
is
shall you
accepting
grieve.
judgment. So
Raspect.
yeah,
Raspect.
and that's been going on way before
Raspect.
your interpretation of Islam, brother.
Okay, listen.
You get me? Uncle Ty is a
It's
representation of
not
that.
my interpretation. It's not your interpretation. It's not his interpretation. It's the interpretation of the Prophet and his companions and those who follow them.
Yeah, that's what you're
we
telling me.
follow their interpretation. Yes.
Yeah, but,
Yes.
but the Prophet wasn't the one who made those interpretations.
No, the Prophet is number one. The first interpreter of the Quran is who? Allah. The Quran itself. The second interpreter in line is the Prophet. After the Prophet is his companions. And after the companions
Yeah,
are
man,
their
don't deal with
students.
that. Man, don't deal with that, because that's shirk.
So we
You
got
get
to
me?
do-
I don't deal with that. I don't make no partners
Again,
with the Most High.
again,
So what I'm
you
saying is not
cannot
even the Prophet Muhammad,
respect.
not even Haile Selassie,
Respect.
not
As-
even the companions, not
respect.
even Moses.
What is shirk?
Yeah?
What is
I'm
shirk?
saying
What is
for me,
shirk?
that's making partners with Allah. If I say I'm going to follow the companions, I'm making a partner with Allah. Because I'm making those companions my Allah. Anything they say now is what Allah said. No, I make Allah. No, there's a hadith that all of you Muslims have. There's a hadith that all of you Muslims have. It's the most authentic, more authentic than Bukhari, more authentic than Sahih Muslim, and it's the hadith in your heart. That's what Allah put in your heart. So your translation. That's why the Quran says. That's why the Quran says the only scholarship you need, the only scholar, only thing you need to be to understand the Quran is a sincere heart. It's a sincere heart. Yeah, enough man don't have that. Man don't. Come on, bruv. Man don't need a hadith, bruv.
I know you're a free
You go through
thinker.
to a hadith for guidance. There's a hadith that says if an oppressor raises his hand, stop the oppressor with your hand. If you can't stop him with your hand, speak out boldly against that oppressor. If you can't speak out boldly, protest in your heart. But protesting in your heart is the weakest and poorest form of protest. I respect that. That's some revolutionary shit. So I'll add that because it makes sense. But then there's a next hadith we'll talk about pissing in a man's ear. I reject that straight away. You get me? There's a hadith, there's a hadith, but it's very mad. Some mad thing. You get me? But it don't make no. So man, throw that out. I don't need that. It's got nothing to do with the Quran and the Most High.
Whatever makes
That's
sense.
some next man thing.
Whatever makes sense.
So I don't have to. I don't get me.
Russ, I'm really trying to understand, yeah, where you're coming from, bro. Because
Read the Quran.
wait,
you will
wait,
understand everything
whoa,
that he's saying.
come here. I think everyone had enough of you, bro.
I'm
everyone had enough
happy
of
with
you.
you.
I like it.
I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I know you like it. I know you like
So
it.
it's not everyone.
Alright, apart from each other, but he likes you. Listen, Raspect. All you're doing is just making up your own religion, fam.
No,
That's
brother.
what you're doing, bro.
Brother,
Honestly.
before Islam
you can
came,
play around the
there was a
words.
religion. Brother,
You can
listen,
be. Listen, you and Jedi.
All right, I got you.
Yeah,
You can
Jedi,
come.
you and Jedi, you and
You
Jedi.
can come
Like,
with
he
the-
can't help himself.
You can
Jedi,
come with
Jedi,
the-
Jedi,
you
Jedi.
can
Stop
come
watching,
with the
man.
philosophy.
Just talk about Muhammad and
You can
Allah,
come
bro.
with the philosophy.
Yeah? That's
Why
what
did
you're here
the
for.
prophets come?
Chatting about Jedi
Why
and
did the
Raspect.
prophets come in the Torah?
Come on, man.
Who did the prophets that came in the
I don't
Torah?
even
Who
know
did they
man's
come
name,
for? 1
bro.
minute, Jedi. 1 minute,
Imagine that. I
Jedi.
don't
1 minute.
even know
Uncle
man's
Ty.
name.
Uncle Ty.
Good.
Uncle Ty. Tell me if I'm right. the prophets in the
Uncle
Torah,
Ty?
who did they come for?
What's
Did
going on, Ty?
They
You wanna have some?
They came to speak
Go
to
on,
the people
Ty, let's have
that
some.
was dealing with unrighteousness.
Mr. Israelites.
The prophets in the Torah did not come to talk to the people that was already dealing with righteousness. They came to reaffirm that. But they came to speak to the
God,
people
Raspect, you
that was
stress so
dealing with
much on this,
unrighteousness, like when they was worshipping the golden calf.
Ras,
You understand? So every prophet in the Torah, including all up to Islam, came to deal with the people that was dealing with unrighteousness. But there was people that was dealing with the righteousness, yeah, and the thing, and all the prophets came to do is reaffirm what they was already dealing with.
Raspect.
So I'm saying I deal with that. I deal with that original way.
Exactly.
I can't take it from
You are
no
making
man.
up your
I
religion.
can't take it from a scholar. I can't take it from a companion.
He's got
I
a
can't
religion
take it
called
from you.
Raspectism.
No!
Raspectism. Raspectism.
Everyone laugh, everyone laugh.
What he follows. Raspectism.
Fucking funny guy, man.
Mocking.
Islam in the beginning was called Mohammedanism.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. It was
There we go.
called
There we go. There we
Okay.
go.
So it's
Mo-
nothing wrong with respect.
Mockers and
Don't
scoffers.
Don't run us out of
Hey,
the ring.
right,
We're in here for the long haul.
Mockers and scoffers.
You're the one mocking. You're the one that came up with the name
Mockers and
Raspectism.
scoffers.
You're mocking
No one's
a
mocking
man's
nothing.
belief.
That's
You know he's a
disrespectful
Rastafarianism.
man.
You know he's a Rastafarian, and you're taking the
Rastafarianism.
piss out of his religion, and you know what
be
he's saying.
serious, bro. Be serious,
Well, just jokes.
Be
So when he gives you a joke
What
version
are you
of
talking to
your
me anyway?
Islam, yeah,
What are you talking to
are
me?
you gonna laugh?
Jedi, what are you talking to me for? I
You're
thought
a
you-
Muslim.
you
No
didn't
one's
want-
disrespecting
you
the
didn't
fact
want-
you're a
you
Muslim.
didn't want to talk to me.
Your religion is Islam.
say
Your
Salam
religion
alaikum,
is
Salam
Islam.
alaikum.
No one's disrespecting
What
your
are we
religion of
talking
Islam.
now?
Salam alaikum, Salam alaikum,
But
Salam
yet,
alaikum,
you
Salam
would
alaikum.
disrespect.
Are we
But wait,
talking now?
but yet you would disrespect another man's beliefs
No.
for banter. No one has taken the
Are
piss
we
out
talking
of
now?
Islam.
Are we talking now?
No
Or-
one.
or
No
being a
one
Muslim.
disrespected
Are we talking
Islam
now?
once,
No
mate.
one has enough.
No one. I'm just giving the interpretation.
And plus, you're talking.
Hang on.
It's
So when
crazy,
you-
fam.
when
This
you-
is a conversation that could definitely just unite people.
Jedi.
Because what he's saying is, I'm down with everything you are on. I just
wanna
don't.
unite,
I'm
yeah?
just not into this. I'm not into that.
Are you really up?
Man's just talking. Man's just talking about Raskla, the division. You're this. You're that. You're this. Brother Ty, you Hebrews
Jedi,
like.
flip
Rare,
it
rare.
out,
It's like,
calm
what are
down,
you? Be constructive.
Calm down.
Be constructive. You understand what I'm
if you-
saying?
Jedi.
Is people hear what I'm saying? If you
problem-
want to chat to
the-
each
the
other
problem
of
is
different
when you
faiths,
like to hear your
be
voice too
constructive.
much.
Yeah?
And you don't listen to
Yeah?
other people.
You're not
And
listening
you
to
go
me.
on and
That's
on
a
and
very
on.
good point, my brother.
He wants to
Because
preach.
I'm talking.
He wants to preach to you.
Yeah, he wants to
He
preach
wants
to
to
man.
preach. He
But
wants
I
to
was,
teach you. And
I don't want to hear it.
Look, I said, look. Let no.
I'm not here to argue.
Let
I'm not here to argue
let
with
no
you, fam.
Muslim come here thinking he's gonna teach anybody.
Listen, excuse me.
If you want to come here and teach anybody, stay
talking
in your
here.
mosque and teach. But when you come
We're
here,
talking. We're
you
talking.
come to learn as well. So you listen.
I'm here to teach.
We're
I'm not here to
Christians.
learn.
There's no
We're
Christians here.
Christians
When-
here.
There's no
when it comes
Christians
to
here.
this,
I hear what you're
I'm not here to
saying.
learn from you.
Nation.
I'm not here to learn from you.
Choose anything you
I'm not
want.
here.
You guys
I'm
have
not
a
here to learn from you.
You're better off chatting with these
I'm
brothers
not
here and
here
building with
So I
them,
say
fam. That's
personally, I
what
say bugger
and
off.
having a nice little cipher
I
and
say
building.
bugger off.
That's what you're better off doing.
here to
Otherwise,
build.
you're gonna hear arguing
to
about
build?
this religion, that religion.
But don't
Are
get
you here to
twisted.
build?
Don't get twisted. The real will see, you know. The
Jedi,
real
are
will
you
watch
here
this
to
back
build?
and
I'm sure they
see.
will. I'm
Are
sure
you
they
here to
will.
build, Jedi?
Don't
Is
get
that what it
twisted.
is?
Hey,
Are you
there's
here to
thousands
build?
of Muslims out there that know what one.
Jedi, are you here to build?
Millions probably.
Jedi.
You get me? So let's have a constructive conversation because
Let's
he's
go.
obviously
What
done.
constructive? Let's go.
He's
Let's
ob-
go.
he's obviously
Let's
done.
do
He's
construction.
finished.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
That's
Come on,
not nice,
guys.
man. That's not nice, Jedi. All right, you've been unfair now, honestly.
They won't start. They won't start.
You
They
want
cannot
fairness?
start.
I'm very
It's your
disappointed.
world,
They
fam.
want
Do
the
your thing.
confrontation.
I'm
Do
very
what you want
disappointed
to
in
do.
you.
Do what you want to do.
I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, again.
Right.
You can only be disappointed in someone you
I'm
had
very disappointed.
expectations of. When you have expectations of someone you don't know, you're setting yourself up to fail. That's your bad, my brother.
No worries, brother. No worries. It's good that you're coming out your shell more and more
It's
every
not a
single
shell.
week.
I never had a shell, fam.
That's good.
Take
That's
the
good.
piss.
That's good, fam.
Get me? I'm a mammal. I never come out of an egg. Get me?
Take bad
I
man
never
for
had a
Mario
fucking
Kart.
shell. I'm a mammal, fam.
Take bad man for
Get me?
turtle.
I don't come
Take
out of
bad
eggs,
man for
fam.
turtle.
You know? I'm not a chicken.
Take bad man for
I'm not
turtle.
duck.
He came out his turtle. He's a turtle. He came out his shell from
I'm
the turtle
not a
shell.
Bad man for Ninja Turtle.
Turtle's a shit, man.
It's
man.
an egg.
Raphael.
I'm not a turtle.
Man's a turtle, man's
Yeah, and-
Raphael.
Why
out
they're
here, yeah?
behaving this way.
Anyway,
It's
guys,
called
listen.
shell shock.
Guys,
You get me?
listen.
A shell shock.
It was
feel so.
nice. It was nice talking to you guys.
I wish I could say the
You
same.
know that's
And-
sarcasm. It's
and-
not nice talking to us. You know it's sarcasm.
And you
You
can
don't
mock,
like talking.
you can
It's
mock,
not.
and you can
it's
scoff.
real.
Yeah.
You can mock and scoff.
No one's
I'm not here to
scoffing or
argue.
mocking.
I'm
They're
not here to argue.
What
with
you
you.
here for?
I'm here to seek the truth of all of you.
No, you can do that in your
Yeah.
mosque. Why are you seeking truth
truth here.
I'm here to seek
Do
the
that in
truth.
your mosque. If you
Okay.
was here
That's
to
all I'm
sign
doing.
it,
You've not already found it.
I've been listening all the time. My
It's
man
not
here's
already
letting me
found.
talk.
Let's not lose track of
your
what,
truth is
how this
implemented in your head.
interaction began. Yeah, brother Michael,
Your truth
was being called a Kaffir by another brother.
No, my truth.
There was a bit of
in your
tension
head,
that
no
raised
matter
up.
what anyone says.
Some of the brothers came in
is
to
the Quran and the
intervene.
Sunnah.
and we
Yeah,
were trying to
that's what I'm saying.
Your
discuss
truth
what was
is in
going
your
on,
mind
and then my
and
man
what you
coming
perceive
interjecting,
in your heart.
and he's been centre stage ever since. Taking shots at
there's
people,
there's
little
no
low blows
partnership
about
Allah
people
with me.
smoking weed
I don't
and
make
being
any
on
partners,
cloud
fam.
nine and not
He's
being able. I don't
Allah,
even know what
you
he's
know how they
doing.
used, you know how they used
But
to,
yeah,
they
off
used
your
to
head.
have to go to the
But yeah,
Kaaba
he
with the
feels
idols
like
to connect to Allah.
he was being
Now,
constructive, and it's
one
been nice
minute,
to talk to us.
Jedi, you know back in the day, they used to feel like they needed the idols to connect to Allah. Yeah, now they feel like they need the scholars to connect to Allah. They feel like they need the sunnah to connect to Allah. Man don't need none of that. Man,
don't do
if
shirk,
you're
huh?
Muslim,
You don't do
with the
shirk.
Quran, you get me,
You don't-
and you can connect to Allah.
Do you do shirk?
You
yes
get
or
me?
no?
Then you use the hadith to add on. But it's got to go through here. If it don't go through there, then now you're following the next man. Now the next man might be going wrong. The scholar might be wrong. Sometimes the scholars disagree. Not all of the Sahaba agreed either. So which one are you going to follow?
I'm not here for my
That's why
ego.
you got to follow what the Most High put in your heart.
I'm not here for my ego.
Everything makes sense.
I'm here to make dawah.
I'm here because I want the best for you.
Is it dawah?
Yeah, I want dawah. Yeah,
Okay,
I want the
cool.
best for you, fam. You understand? You can
Alright,
cut.
just tell us-
I'm not here like front. I'm not here to boost my ego.
Thank you.
Let's be
understand?
fair. Tell us the best of the dawah.
So anyways, as I was saying, you say you don't do shirk, yeah?
No.
Do you believe Haile Selassie was God?
Selassie was a representation like David
Isn't
and
that
Solomon.
shirk? Isn't that
No,
shirk?
it's not shirk.
Why is that shirk?
Because that's an ancient order that was in the Torah, and you're meant to and obviously you're meant to seek the people
Show
in the
me
Torah.
where Haile Selassie ever said that he was a representative of God.
Selassie never said that. That's
Exactly.
when you know.
So you made
That's
that
when
up.
you know. You're not making a
You
claim.
made that up, fam.
But that's not something that I'm teaching people.
With all due respect.
Man tell you.
The Rasta mans
Are you
make that
listening?
up.
Are you listening?
They make that up.
The Rasta man didn't make it up. The Rasta man cited
Here's
the
the
king
unity.
and had a
Here's the
spiritual
unity.
reality.
Here's the
You
construction. The
understand?
Rasta
Whether
man's
you
made
believe
that
in that or not, that's up to you. I've seen what that done to Jamaica. I've seen what that's doing to the world right now. I've seen the
What's the
philosophy that came out of
constructiveness of this?
Rastafari.
Is that a question?
What's the constructive?
You get me?
Is that a
So
question?
you can
Respect.
believe what you want. I'm not telling anyone to follow Rastafari. I'm saying
No.
go to the Quran,
You said-
and follow that.
Fam, listen, you said.
That's what I'm telling you.
You said-
I didn't tell you go look at my book.
Quran says that the prophets are best of examples.
And you know what I'll also say, yeah? You know what I'll also say? I'll say follow the Quran, and if you're following the Quran, study the Torah
bro.
and study the Gospels. Not to follow it,
Raspect.
but to understand in fullness.
Respect. Yeah. Take this question and lay it on.
Uncle Ty.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You know you're
Go on,
touching
Ty.
my
Go on, Ty.
camera.
Go on,
You
Ty.
touch my camera.
Yeah, go on, Ty.
I don't know why you
We're
always
talking.
touch
Don't
my
buy it.
thing.
Don't
Go on,
buy
go
it.
I
on.
really
Go
don't
on, Ty.
understand it.
Go on, Ty.
Now ask this
Anyway.
question,
Yeah.
Raspect, yeah? Ask him what better are they doing in Islam that we're not doing in Rastafarianism?
You don't need him to talk to you.
What better
You're
thing
smart
are you
guy.
doing? Show me.
You're a smart guy.
I would make.
You don't need him
I'm a
to
Rasta
speak.
for a reason. I would make the argument that Rastafari is the best way of life. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to.
Uncle Ty, he can take care of himself.
Yeah, but I believe
He can talk for
Rastafari is the
himself.
best way of life. We promote an Ital way of living, which is more healthy than halal. Even though halal is the closest thing to Ital,
Russ.
you get me? So I have to respect the Muslims for
I
dealing
didn't
with the
ask you that. I didn't
halal.
ask you
But Ital is actually going to a next level because that's what Adam was dealing with. You get me?
Russ,
Yeah.
Russ, listen.
Man, I clean.
I asked you, why do you
There's
believe
nothing clean
Haile
about
Selassie
Islam, is there?
was
nothing.
representative of God?
Okay, Selassie, yeah,
Text.
dealt with righteousness.
That's
Now
the
in
key.
Islam,
If you follow
listen,
mainstream
listen. In
narrative,
Islam,
get it.
in Islam, when they was being killed by their Saudi Arabian brothers who
Come on, don't
converted
change
when they
the- don't
came
change the
back.
topic.
No,
Don't change the topic.
the Prophet Muhammad
That's
said
not my
go to the
question.
righteous king
That's not my
in
question.
Ethiopia.
The only righteous
They called Ethiopia the land of God.
you want to teach
Yeah, just go to the land
when
of
you
God,
seek
the
your
righteous king, the first hijrah, the first place that Muslims were saved. Now, Haile Selassie is from that bloodline of righteous kings.
What he's saying is,
It's hot.
right.
It's true.
I asked you a different question. I asked you, how do you know?
Because
that Haile
Selassie is from the bloodline of the kings that saved Islam.
Really?
He's from the bloodline.
And that makes
It's a
him what?
righteous. It's a.
So is he?
No.
is
If
he-
Selassie was unrighteous, then we burn him out.
Russ,
Respect, just
I'm
refer
trying.
them
Excuse
to
me.
your
Excuse me.
video
Excuse me.
previously.
I'm
Yeah.
off the time.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You've got two series already.
Oh,
Ask them to go and check.
Definitely,
it.
go
Let's
on.
talk
Go
about
on.
something
Something
new.
else, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that. I'm
He
feeling
knows,
that.
he's watched all your videos.
I'm feeling
He's
that.
watched all of them already.
I suggested that a
You
long
get me?
time ago.
He's
He
watched
knows.
all of
I'm
He's
someone trying to learn. I'm not
Check the
learning.
playlist.
I'm
Refer to the
learning
playlist.
from
Let's
Raspect.
build on
I'm
that.
learning from
My
you.
man's dictating the thing like.
Russ,
The
what
only
is?
reason we want this to go
I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn
some
about
content this
Rastafari.
weekend.
I'm asking you questions.
Yeah.
You learn. So my question is because you like to question us.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
I want to ask you
I'm
questions.
cool. You can ask me a million
Fine.
questions.
So my point is this:
Other than that,
if you say you don't do shirk with Allah,
I don't do no shirk.
good. So I'm asking
the Creator
you,
alone.
why in that case do you believe Haile Selassie was God.
No one did say Selassie was God. I've never made that statement.
You believe he's a representative of God?
Just like
What does that
Prophet
mean?
Muhammad.
He's a prophet.
The Prophet Muhammad was
And he's
pious. The Prophet Muhammad, you say pious, you say he's righteous, right?
Prophet Muhammad,
now the word
he received
righteous,
the message.
the word righteous
What was the message of Haile Selassie?
is synonymous with divine. Yeah. The word righteous, yeah, godly is synonymous with the word divine.
Fine.
Yeah, that means the Prophet Muhammad was divine in Muslims' eyes, from English definition of divine. Yeah. So I'm saying Selassie was exactly the same.
How do you know
thing.
that? How do you know that?
Because every teaching is righteous.
How?
Go check the teachings.
Show me.
Check the teachings of His Imperial
I'm asking
Majesty.
you, fam. I'm asking you.
I've done research. You have
tell
to do the
me.
research.
Teach
Anyway, I've
me.
got to read the Quran and do
Listen.
the research.
All right,
teach
but you know what, yeah,
Teach
fam.
me.
I
No.
bet we can build on something else. I know he's got some
But
questions.
I don't want it to
Maybe
feel like man.
I
you
think
get
you
me.
should
So
schedule a time for him where you can maybe have a video call with him and then talk him through.
man,
but I wanna know now.
Right now, yeah, I know,
show
but we got
Rastafari
objectives.
is the original
Remember
way
the
of
time,
life.
fam.
Yeah.
Come on, fam.
Yeah.
Like,
Rastafari is
this is
the
too
original
much
way of life.
now. I know you do.
That's why I can
but
do
we
it like
ain't
original
coming
way
for
of
that.
life.
Bruv,
That's
come
why-
on.
That's why it's Rasta that told. That's why it's Rasta that told the Christians and the Muslims not to fight.
No.
Fam, look at the time, fam. We've got things to do, fam.
Yeah, better things to do.
We've got questions.
Better things to learn about your religion.
20 minutes ago.
So I'm asking you.
It's not a religion, it's a way of life.
Okay, way of life.
It's the original way of life.
How do you know the Haile Selassie was
Ras,
prophet?
It's got nothing to do with Haile Selassie. Yeah. We're gonna get going in 2 seconds. You get me? 1 minute.
Can you at
Old school
least
shit.
come back?
This shit is
Can we
old
discuss
school,
this
bro.
another time or something at least?
people.
Because I want to know. How do you know he was a prophet?
No, it's not about nothing to do with prophet. Man, do with the Most High righteousness.
But how do you know? Because that's the claim you're making.
He's got some
How do you know?
righteous teachings.
My
just
man
like the
questioned
righteous
Hussein.
teachings. Are you listening?
My man questioned
Are you
Hussein,
listening?
and he
But
asked
we
fair
don't have-
questions.
Listen,
He asked
listen.
fair-
Let me finish it like this.
You asked
Let me
fair
finish it
questions.
like this. Let me
Yeah?
finish it
You
like
asked
this.
fair questions.
You make listen. We don't say
So,
Rasta.
I'm doing the same thing.
Listen.
I've never seen you speaking
We don't
once
say
before in my
Rasta.
life.
If you do not believe
Yo,
as we
fam.
believe, you're
And you
gonna
come
burn in
over
hell
here
forever.
to tell me
we don't say we've got the only truth.
what did
We
he
say
say?
there's
Stoned out
one
my
truth,
head.
which is righteousness.
Stoned up my head and
If
you're a
separate
fan.
Rasta from
You're a
righteousness,
fan of man's
we ain't
work and
following
that.
Rasta.
You know who man is and
You
that.
just gave me the righteousness.
But instead of you to say,
So
yeah,
we're
well,
saying
go on,
the
Jez,
people-
what's
and
good,
I know
I'll watch
Muslims
your
who
thing,
deal with
boom,
righteousness.
let's
First,
build, nah.
before
We're
they
not coming
do
tell man, man
whatever
stoned
your
off his
belief
head.
or ideology
I'm
is.
talking to two people here.
Disrespect.
One here,
I'm
one
not talking
there.
to you. You're talking with him. I'm chatting to Ty. What am to you, bro?
He always wants to get
Yeah, I know.
What are you saying?
Uncle Ty. Uncle Ty. Last time
not
you
your uncle.
got
Respect is
smashed.
over-
You got
Respect is over there.
smashed by.
Cool, I think this is done. He's moved to
You
Ty,
got
innit?
smashed. No, they
He's
got.
moved to
Wait.
Ty. He's moved to Ty.
It's trying to come to
Okay, but the uncle.
We deal with the brothers there.
He's trapped you in. That's a tactical move there.
Uncle Jumbai.
That's a tactical move there.
I can stand here.
Since
I
then-
can stand here and keep
Since
quiet.
then-
Yeah, you ain't
Not
going
like-
nowhere. That's a very tactical move there. You ain't going nowhere.
I was injured. Yeah. Anyway, guys, listen.
I know what your problem is. I think you've made the
Uncle
wrong
Ty, do you want
choice.
to talk to me?
You've made the wrong
You want to
choice.
talk to me?
I don't mind talking to
Come,
you.
let's
you
go
know
talk
that.
to me. Come
Who
talk to
should
me.
come? You come.
Come talk. Let's
I
talk.
ain't your dog.
Come
Yeah,
talk.
come,
You're
come.
Let's
already
go.
here.
Come, let's talk.
Your
Let's
problem
talk.
is you've joined the wrong
Let's
team,
talk.
but you're too
Uncle Ty.
weak to admit.
I've got.
You joined the
I'm
wrong
talking
team.
to a lot of
Yeah, you're
people
too
here.
weak to admit.
I'm too weak.
None of your heavyweights can
I'm
stand
not here for my ego. Ty. I'm
Who
not
is?
here for my ego.
Who is?
I'm here as a humble servant seeking the truth.
Excellent,
And
excellent.
calling upon
We'll soon
others
find
to
out.
join it.
All your videos.
You
we
come
don't- we
here
see no
week in,
humility.
week out to
There's
boost
no-
your ego. That's all you're doing, fam.
All
You're
right.
just here to boost your ego.
No,
show
I'm going
you
to
how
agree
to
with
do
that
it.
still, yeah. I'm
Okay,
gonna
you
agree with it.
And
yeah.
actually, I agree with it
You're
too.
just boosting your
Actually,
ego.
I agree with
So,
it.
you know what?
I actually agree with
Get
it.
me? I
The
think
ego
it's
is there to be boosted.
Let's all just pack up and
If
go
you don't
home.
boost it, it gets deflated.
I'm not here for
All
my
right,
ego.
it's essential to the
I'm not
core
here
of
for
the
my
human.
ego.
The lions then.
So
If
it's
they ain't
no
got no
problem
ego,
with
I
it.
ain't
Nah,
got
But
no
we're not using it. We're not using our ego
I prefer the low
That's the main
self-esteem
point.
ones. You
We're
know the
not
low
using our
self-esteem
ego
ones?
wickedly.
The ones that you could just blow
There's
over.
nothing
like,
wrong with it.
I like them ones.
Humble yourself
But
a little bit.
Yeah, humble yourself,
humble
man.
yourself a little bit.
Lower your
And
self-esteem a bit,
Who's
bro.
the teacher here? Who's the teacher
Yeah,
when
chest
I
is
humble
high,
myself?
yeah.
Who's going to be the
Just a
teacher?
little bit. Just a little
Who's
bit.
going to be the teacher? Who's going to be the teacher?
You're too proud.
You're old, man. You're old, man. You're older
Yeah,
than
Lower
me.
your self-esteem.
Yeah, innit?
Humble yourself.
How low should I go?
How low should he go?
Tell us how low.
How low should he
Tell
go?
us how low. Today, yeah? Today.
Whoa.
Bad man don't go low.
You
some
see, it was
questions
beneath
on
you.
you.
It was
Bad man
beneath
don't
you.
go low.
Beneath, right.
Slow you a
Bad
little
man
bit.
don't go low.
Black man, go low.
Bad man
Oh,
don't go low.
low. Oh.
I mean, how low do we?
Rastafari
How
rising.
low. You know what Steven Seagal
Aye,
said one day? He said in a movie. He said, when...
I don't do movies, fam.
It's all right.
I do facts.
Islam is a movie, you know that. We've shown you by all facts that
cheap shots
Islam
there,
is just
cheap
a movie.
shots.
That was a cheap shot.
Islam is a movie. We always come with facts for you. Islam is a movie. When your heavyweights come, the things you've never heard before, we're going to say it. Until then, you just get the crumbs under the table.
Uncle Ty, you're a nice man, but you're very
Islam is a
arrogant.
movie.
You're very
If you
arrogant.
haven't checked it, go and properly
You've got-
check.
your ego-
Your scholars
your
up in
ego is
Arabia
the size
right
of
now,
Mars.
it's falling
Your ego
apart
is
in
the
their
size of
hands.
Mars.
Don't worry about me.
yourself a little bit
I was
more.
only born a couple of decades ago.
I can see, I
Go
can tell.
listen to
I
the
can tell
people
that.
who've been crucified for saying the same thing.
Look at the arrogance. Look at the arrogance.
Mohammed, who stars of
Uncle
Sudan.
Uncle Ty.
Of
You don't win
Sudan.
hearts.
Go and read his book.
You don't win
the
the hearts
second
by
coming of the
harshness.
Prophet. Go and read it.
You don't win the hearts.
I don't
by
need to win you. I'm
arrogance
not here
and
for that, bro.
harshness.
No doubt.
I like.
And we're not here for that. Just go and check it.
True or false?
Just go and check it. They're pushing you over the
If I
wall
was
right
harsh
now.
and I was being arrogant, my man wouldn't listen to me. There'd be a punch up. Understand?
Is it recording?
That's what I'm saying. If that was the
Our
case,
man keeps bumping it. Arrogant, harsh people don't end up in punch ups. They just end up with no communication. When you come arrogant, like you did
the
with me,
start.
and your presumptiveness
Jedi.
that you couldn't back up,
How was I being
it shut
arrogant?
down our conversation. And we actually could have had a conversation. I actually have no issue with you, nothing. I just see the way that you tried to address me like I'm a little man. You can't chat to me like that. Tell me about, oh yeah, man's high off their stone out their heads and you think you're gonna have a discourse with me? Fam, I make you look small. High on weed.
Jedi. Listen, first and
Well, that's
foremost,
cool anyway.
you can't make
Yeah.
me look small.
They say the herb is haram, but
I wasn't trying to make you.
But if the herb is haram, coffee has
You
to be
shouldn't have
haram
done
too.
that.
I wasn't doing that.
You shouldn't
Coffee
have
has
done
to
that.
be
I
haram.
pointed it out.
You took it the
Coffee
wrong way.
haram.
You shouldn't
Coffee
have-
haram.
You took it the right way. You know
So
what
if
you're doing.
coffee
You
not
addressed
haram,
the
why is the
camera.
herb
Big up to my
haram?
Muslim
You
weed
addressed-
smokers.
Sit there.
Yeah, man. You
Gang,
too much weed
gang,
and you're stoned at your head.
Anyway, it was nice meeting you. That's what. Come to Islam before it's too late. Otherwise,
We're already there, cuz.
This time.
Righteousness, man. You need to come to righteousness. That's right. You know what? You're gonna get to Jannah and you're gonna say to Allah, I follow the scholars, and he's gonna tell you, bruv, I put the hadith in your heart, bruv. You didn't listen to that. He's gonna say, yo, he's gonna say the scholars are
too much.
because remember.
That's why it's finished.
Remember, the hottest place of fire is for the hypocrites.
Right.
Forget that. Forget that.
Yeah, remember that.
Stop using your philosophy.
No, it's not the philosophy. This is the Quran.
Quran, blood.
You might get there.
You was Muslim.
And you might.
I thought you was Muslim.
A righteous
Quran.
Muslim.
Stand next to me.
Righteous Muslim.
I told you, I'm not your type of Muslim. I told you.
My man Michael.
We don't like.
Ah, leave it hanging.
We don't-
Oh,
we don't
please,
like-
we're back. No, for the fence. For the fence, that would have been so lovely.
Michael, you break my heart. You broke my heart.
No problem.
You broke his heart.
Stop having feelings for men. That ain't healthy. That ain't healthy. No man should have no control over your heart, bro.
That's right.
You broke your own heart.
That's why my man talk about unity and
You
stuff.
broke your own heart, man.
My man talk about unity and stuff. And he does that to man.
Man talks about unity. You come and tell man about this is turn to the camera. You're talking to us and you're addressing the camera like yeah, this is why you shouldn't smoke too much weed. Yeah, I spoke. I said something very sensible and comprehensive. As soon as I finished, he said, "This is why you shouldn't smoke too much weed. Because you get stoned out of your head." Now, no, I'm talking. Forget that.
You shouldn't smoke
Go
weed.
on then, make it your show, bro.
You shouldn't smoke weed.
Yeah, and it's all on the same tape.
When you smoke too much weed,
You don't know nothing, bro. You're not a
become too
professor.
philosophical. You become too
philosophical.
And he
You're
starts
talking
chatting
rubbish.
Bob Marley said that I will reveal you to yourself.
No one spoke any rubbish.
That's the problem.
So you see the lack of respect now. See, and that's the lack of respect he had in his heart when he tried to speak to man. So he's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. He tried to come around the man them like, yeah, I can discourse with you, but really you got no respect for the man them at all. So what you hold in your heart came through your tongue. And then when I pulled you up on it, you tried to apologize. And then look. After the apology that I didn't accept, one second. After the apology that I didn't accept, he reverted back to him. Remember, he came over to us.
Baba boy, don't run.
Yeah, again, another one screaming victim. He approached us, you know. And when you came up, I'm not talking about religion, you know. He just wants to shout.
When you die, you will know.
He needs to get the last words.
When you use too much of your philosophy, you will know. You will know. I was being nice to you.
We'll wait.
I called you to the truth. You want to go.
We'll wait for that. Yeah.
You tried to
You gonna
slander.
be there
You
as
tried
well.
to slander the brothers, and brothers weren't having it.
Exactly.
You're lucky you got this little mini conversation with Raspect. I would have just left you dead in the water. You can't communicate with me after that because you think you're intellectually superior to the man them, and you're not.
and it burns you. So you try to come with little underhanded comments to try and assassinate people's characters. That's your technique. You didn't come here to build. You didn't come here to build. You didn't come here to say nothing constructive. Really. Look, where did he go with this whole conversation that he had? Nowhere. And really what it was about was the brother calling Michael a Kaffir and them not having friction. So really what we were trying to do was resolve some kind of conflict. He came, where's the conflict resolution in what he did? You know what I'm trying to say? Tell him, man, oh, you're intelligent. You don't get to tell me I'm intelligent, fam. I overstand myself. What you need to do is say, Jeds, I'm intelligent. I'm like, okay. Label yourself, don't label me. You feel like you got some kind of, I don't even know what all that display was. Some weirdness, bruv. And you lot all sanction them funny things. Tell him, man, about I've been watching you. You ain't never come to me and say, Jeds, I see you on that, I see that debate with Hussein, and you know what, we're nothing, you know. You never said hello, nothing. The first time you get to interact with me and we have a conversation, you start telling me about being whatever, high as hell. Listen, suck something special, bro. I swear.
Yeah, man, I rap Raven. Not Raven.
Stop it.